Hello everyone, this is Crypto Maximalist. Welcome back to another video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and get involved if you like the content. So taking a look at Chainlink here, on the daily time frame, we can see, as we've said before, we're in this big range, and until we see ourselves, breaking in either direction, outside of this range here or here, with a good amount of volume and conviction, we're essentially still just going to be chopping it sideways, aren't we? We can see here Chainlink, more than most cryptos really, has just been ranging very basically we're in the middle of the range here, aren't we? Got our low, our high, our low, retest of the low, retest of the high, and since then we've just been kind of consolidating in a smaller range, looking something like this, waiting to break out probably to the upside most likely in this bigger range here. We did say in yesterday's video that we'd probably get stuck under this level of resistance here, which we've been stuck under for the past few months, and you can see we have got a fairly significant rejection here on the daily time frame yesterday of that level. A big wick on this candle, suggesting that we have essentially been rejected here, at least temporarily, and looking like to be honest, Chainlink here, it is just continuing to chop sideways, isn't it, until we get more volume back into the market and more interest in the upside in general for cryptocurrency. We'd probably say Chainlink here is essentially just going to continue to chop sideways. We have seen it break out here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this big key level of resistance, this trend line you can see here, we've come down, retested it multiple times after the breakout, and now looking like we've come back to the middle of the road here of this range, just waiting to see what happens. Chainlink looking like it's literally is just chopping sideways right now, looking like, obviously because we've broken out of this resistance, you would expect coming up to the top of the range sooner rather than later at around that $9 or $10 level, which is in confluence with that Fibonacci retracement level here at that 0.23. At the very least, you want to see ourselves getting back up through these fib levels, don't you? Basically coming up to the upside like this, making a higher low, and then reversing that downtrend that we have been in for most cryptocurrencies, lower lows and lower highs. Essentially, for the past year, we've come down. Obviously, now we've created this kind of level of consolidation where we're just going sideways. We're not making higher highs or higher lows. We're just going sideways. And until we see ourselves moving in either direction, we'd say for Chainlink especially, we are just going to continue to, range inside of this area until we see a break in either direction. So targets to the upside, as we said, still at that $9 level and 25 cents there at the 0.23 Fibonacci level. And then if we're rolling over, the bottom of this little range that we formed at around $6.50, or a further retracement to that $6 level would be likely in our opinion. So Chainlink doing everything that it needs to do, as we said before, just chopping sideways, waiting for more interest in the markets, looking like it's consolidating, forming a low, because as we've said before, cryptocurrencies do tend to retrace, as you can see quite clearly here. If I can just measure this from the top of this candle, like so, down to the low, you can see we're down around 90%, which is generally how much altcoins do retrace before they have a bounce in bear markets. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the links in the description below to support the channel. Grab yourself some free money bonuses, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video.